my gosh, I hate this lighting. I hate this quality. Really sucks. I keep your picture. Wow, what a difference. There's none. Who's here? Hi, everybody. Johnny here. I'm just going to sit here for a couple minutes, wait for people to get in here. Hold on 1 second, I'll be right back. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good this morning or this afternoon, if you're part of a different part of the world. But yeah. Oh, Mel. What's going on, Mel? How you doing, man? Hope you're all right where you're at. And don't think I forgot. I'm still waiting for your videos. Do it. Good morning to you. Martin Gray. Martin Gray. I don't know if I've ever seen your name pop up on anything. Well, good morning to you, too. I figure I sit here for like 5 minutes and see how many people show up, if it's worth continuing or not. So we will see. Like I said, we could talk about, oh, wow, from Scotland. Wow, that's cool. Just put a new router in. Okay, good, man. That's progress. Good stuff. I'm glad you're considering that. I'm really curious about what you have, Mal, in your collection. I know you. I think you used to have. I think you said you had FTDs and you keep up with all that stuff. That's really cool. So, and sorry about the shitty quality of this video. I have to use my computer to do this, and I don't ever use my laptop like that, just for music. And I have to use it because I don't have over 1,000 subscribers to do it on my phone. It's like an eligibility thing. So that's the only way. This is the only way I can do it. Which I really hate it. This looks so crappy. So I really don't use this to do anything. I haven't really used this computer since I was in college. So this shows how old my computer is. And I've graduated like 4 years ago. So yeah. I just need a little confidence to do a video. It's easy, man. I mean, I was really nervous too. If you look at my very first video, I had no personality. Maybe I still don't. I don't know. But I feel a lot more confident doing my videos now. You just go. You just go and don't be nervous about it. But yeah, I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean. But you just got to do it. It'll be all right. We will support you. You got a lot of supporters. You got me. You got Ed, the King's Court. I talked to Ed, or he commented. He said he wouldn't be able to make it here. I wish he was able to, but it's all right. He had to work, I think. But I'm off today, so. Hold on 1 second. But yeah. Watching all the riots in the U.S. at present, very disturbing. It is. It is. But you know what? That's gonna be a sore subject for me because I think I don't want to say something that needed to happen because there really isn't. The rioting isn't good. The protesting, fine. The rioting, I agree with it half and half. But I don't know if I want to get into that. I said I would, but I think people are going to be really sensitive and they're going to take it the wrong way. So, but I know what you mean. It is, but I think it's been a long time coming. Put it that way. I just hate that innocent people get caught in the crossfire of people's rage and anger. But yeah, I mean, I think there's two points of views as far as the rioting goes. I'm half and half with it, but because that's a passionate subject for me is ignorance and racism, because it kind of has to be for me. But anyways, do you think Elvis? Do you think Elvis would be considered a country singer? I think Elvis is considered many different genres because he did everything. If you listen to his songs, he has a lot of different genres in his music. But he's definitely I think he's in the Country Music Hall of Fame. I think. I'm not really sure. But I think he is considered a country singer. He has many examples of that. I think he had, especially the Elvis country album, very good. But even before that and after that, he had a lot of country songs. What do you think about the Memphis Mafia? I think they're cool. They all have different stories to share about Elvis. I mean, they're part of the Elvis history. A lot of those Memphis Mafia guys, man, they're not even, God, like none of them are living anymore. There's only a very few that I think are still alive. I think it's kind of sad that, as time goes on, but I mean, that's just life. People pass away, and there's not many people left in the Elvis world. When you think about it, I mean, think about all the guys that were gone. Uh, like Joe Esposito. So many people died in recent years. Joe Esposito, Sonny West. I don't think Red West is around anymore. I know Lamar Fike's dead. Alan Fortis. There's so many guys. Charlie Hodge that are gone in the Elvis world. Guys and gals. So. Yep, understood. Have you bought any FTDs recently? Did I buy any FTDs? I'm trying to catch up on my FTD collection. If you know about me with FTD, I just major really in the classic album series and select soundboard or live recordings. I've been trying to catch up on my FTD CD collection. Like with the classic album series, I just bought. I got his second album. It wasn't really worth getting, but I got it. I got Gold Records Volume 1. And I got a couple of books, which I got them for a steal. The Music Today website on Earth Day was having a crazy sale on FTDs. And I was able to get them for like half the price. The FTDs are usually aren't ever part of a sale, but for some reason they were. So I'm like, hell, I'm going to buy these. So that's what I got. That's what I recently bought. And they were the Rebel with a Cause 56, and I forget the title of the other one. Those are the books I bought. But yeah, I'm drinking water and grapefruit juice. But yeah, I binge watched the videos about them. Yeah, I watched a few about them too. There was actually on the movie section of YouTube. They have has what the Memphis Mafia has all different guys. Some archival footage, I think, but they made it into a newer movie. I had Lamar Fike in it, Joe Esposito, Sonny West. Those are like the main guys. Is it Billy Smith, Elvis's cousin? Larry Geller. A lot of people don't like Larry Geller, his hairstylist. A lot of people think he's full of crap, but yeah. I watched the Elvis Nixon film the other night. Oh dear. I've been wanting to watch that because I have Amazon Prime, and I'm pretty sure that The Elvis and Nixon film is on there. I've been meaning to watch it. I'm gonna watch it one of these days. I have to watch it. Would you consider your favorite Elvis, Prince, or Jackson? Meaning Michael Jackson. I know you love them all, but who is number one? Oh my gosh, that's hard. That really is hard. But if I had to choose, because I'm thinking about how relevant they are or the releases they do today of them, I'm trying to think. It would be a toss between Elvis and Prince. That'd be very hard. Lately, I've been leaning towards Prince. Because Prince has been very. I know it's probably crazy because I have it, but in terms of collecting, I have more Elvis stuff than everything as far as records go in my music collection. But I would say Prince right now. I can't really say. Michael Jackson will be number three only because there's nothing exciting ever about Michael Jackson in the news about music, any releases, or anything. Um, it's hard. It's hard to say, but it's a toss between Elvis and Prince because, and there, I want to do videos one day about how what they mean to me and how I became a fan of them. My next Elvis video is going to be how I became a fan of Elvis. So I'm going to be just basically sitting here talking when I do that. Oh hell! Oh gosh! Oh no! Well, Ed did make it. I'm glad. Glad to see Ed. Glad you made it. You popped in. That's the way it is. FTD box set coming out in August is very expensive. Yeah. Is it really 8 CDs that FTD box set? Oh my gosh, I can't imagine how much that's going to be. I thought it was only going to be like 3 or 4. I remember them saying, and I thought it was just going to be mainly rehearsal material. But I would love to get that box set, but I don't think it's going to happen. But speaking of Elvis releases, they are coming out. I don't know if some of you guys heard on here. You guys probably have, but Elvis in Nashville is going to be a box set, 4 CD box set coming out of Elvis. Is yet to be more details about it, but they are going to be doing a release in August, also, I think, of Elvis in Nashville, covering his sessions in June of 1970. So basically, stuff that was on the Elvis Country album, the Love Letters album, and singles from around that era. So that's going to be really good. So I think it'll be awesome. I can't believe Ed disowns me now. Oh yes, yes, Ed, and a 2 LP set going along with that Elvis in Nashville release. Probably selections of songs from that CD box set. So that would be really cool to see. I can't wait to see more details about it. One thing I hope that's in that box set is like undubbed stuff. So I love undubbed stuff, which is basically the live studio stuff. So I would like to complete undubbed masters. So hopefully they'll do something like that one day, RCA or FTD or something. But that's my favorite things. But Deborah, what is your favorite Elvis movie? That's hard. I know a lot of people would say King Creole right away, which I would be quick to jump the gun with that. But Elvis has a lot of about a dozen good movies. I felt like that showed that he can act, and um, I would say one of my favorite Elvis movies was the seriousness of it and the acting. And it was his last scripted movie, and it didn't do that well. I think because Elvis, he was about to be. People were tired of seeing him in the movies, but I really enjoyed Change of Habit. That was a really good movie. Serious theme, good cast, good story. I mean, but King Creole's amazing. I love King Creole, Flaming Star, Wild in the Country. I like all the four from the 50s. I like Blue Hawaii. I like GI's Blues, Wild in the Country, Flaming Star, Viva Las Vegas, and Change of Habit. My favorite movie, I don't know. I guess I would say Change of Habit right now. It's so hard to pick a single favorite, people. It really is hard for me. It really, really is. But if you guys can do me a favor, can you please like this video? I would really appreciate it. My daughter's back there. You may see her rise in a minute. For some reason, she wanted to sleep in the living room. I don't know why. Thank you for like that. Oh, there she is. When I do this live thing, she don't know how to act. Like she just comes up out of nowhere, like, "Hey, hey, what's going on?" You know. But great cast in Change of Habit. Yeah, there was a lot of good people in Change of Habit. Ed Eisner. I'm sure I know who that is, but yeah. And who else? Barbara McNair was in Change of Habit. Awesome. She was a singer too. She had a great voice. I saw a performance with Barbara McNair with Johnny Mathis because I love Johnny Mathis. If anyone knows me, um, mine are "Live a Little, Love a Little" and "Blue Hawaii." Okay, I like "Blue Hawaii." "Live a Little, Love a Little" is okay. I do like "Edge of Reality" though in "Live a Little, Love a Little." That's a very good song. Oh, here it is, Sean Warren. Sean Warren, I know you're one of my newer subscribers, man. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for subscribing. There is a rumor that this is a Prince one. This is a Prince comment. There's a rumor that Signs of the Times reissue is coming September 18th. Super Deluxe 8 CD, 1 DVD, or 13 LP, 1 DVD. There is a rumor, and people are thinking that June 7th, at the end of this week, on Prince's birthday, that more details are going to rise for that Signs of the Times Deluxe edition. And I hope they're true. I thought they were going to do Diamonds and Pearls next, to be honest. I was with Prince's friend on that one, with Diamonds and Pearls. But I'm looking very, very forward to that, Sean, for the announcement of a new Prince release. I'm always for a new Prince release. All the unreleased stuff they've been giving us of Prince is amazing. And that's why I would almost put as my favorite artist right now is Prince, because everything's just so exciting with his releases. Oh my gosh. I just love Prince. You have no idea. I'm very glad I got to see him twice in concert. But it's awesome. I've got a region-free Blu-ray player for U.S. releases, and also ordered Frankie and Johnny and Clam Bake on Blu-ray. Leah, there's actually a question for you in the comments. We're gonna get to you, okay? But yeah, good. Yeah, Frankie and Johnny, I know is on Blu-ray and Clam Bake. The reason why I didn't get them is because they're not from the actual studio that released them. But that's just me. I'm weird like that. I don't know. But that's good. So, all right, Leah, there's a question for you in the comments. It says, "Who does your daughter like singer-wise? Do you have your favorite singers? Here, come over here. Let the people see it." Wait. Do you have any? Do you have your own favorite singers?
I have Elvis, Michael, Prince, and
she knows.
Brian Landon and Garth Brooks.
Brian Landon, Garth Brooks. Okay. Anyone else?
And Kenny Chesney.
Kenny Chesney. See, she listens to a lot of country, but she's with my mom. And her mom, her mom listens to like rap, R&B, like I do. I mostly listen to R&B. But come here. Are you afraid to get in the camera all of a sudden? Why are you looking down? Do you have any favorite girl singers? Female singers?
No, not really. Trisha Yearwood.
Trisha Yearwood. See, she likes a lot of those old country singers, which is cool. Any new people you like?
No.
No? That's very shocking. But, okay. Well, thank you for that question, Alfred, for my daughter. That's cool. That new King Creole Blu-ray is a brilliant quality. It really is. Man, that if you guys haven't seen King Creole on Blu-ray yet or purchase this, you really need to. They really did a good job remastering that. I think it's amazing. I hope they do. Paramount does more releases of Elvis on Blu-ray. I can see them definitely doing Blue Hawaii, GI Blues. I think the other ones in Paramount was, I think Rouseabout was one. Maybe Girls, Girls, Girls. But I can just see them doing the big ones, if anything. So hopefully Blue Hawaii and GI Blues. They'll look amazing. The sound is great. The picture is awesome. and King Creole. I did a little review of that, so you can go back and watch that review. Sean Warren, I was thinking that the details were June 7th. Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm on the edge of my seat with that Signs of the Times. I really am. I think it's gonna be, oh my gosh, amazing. Signs of the Times is, see, that's the thing. Warner Brothers is trying to do the 80s first. I should have known that, but I thought maybe they would step out. There was a chance they would step outside the 80s. Um, and if you haven't seen my rant video of Prince is more than the 80s and Purple Rain, watch it. Because Prince is more than the 80s. Even though the 80s was amazing, but people are just I feel like there's a lot of casual fans, but I'm glad that people are discovering Prince's music now since he's gone. I feel like a lot of people have been discovering him, so I think it's amazing. Have you been to Paisley Park? No, I have not been to Paisley Park. I really, really want to go. I really want to go. I'll get there one day. It's easy for me to go to Graceland because it's 5-6 hours away from me. So, but I would love to go to Paisley Park. But we're gonna go one day. Maybe me, my daughter, or me and a friend of mine who's a huge Prince fan like I am. So, hey, baby girl. Deborah says, "Hey, baby girl. Do you collect DVDs or Blu-rays latest movies?" Well, Mel, I usually get the Blu-rays, and I don't buy a lot of physical releases anymore. They just take too much room of just anybody in movies. I have a few things I keep up with, like certain TV shows I've been collecting for years. I do collect physically, like Family Guy, The Simpsons, Seasons, DC, like the comic books. DC has these animated movies I keep up with, but I usually get Blu-rays. But like I don't rebuy stuff only if it's like Elvis or something. But like say if I have an older DVD that I bought, like say it's like there's a trilogy or something, it's on DVD. I'll just buy the DVD. I don't buy them all over again. But for the most part, I do Blu-rays. So, but yeah, so it's pretty cool. Netflix. I don't have Netflix. I need to get Netflix. I really do need to get Netflix. So.
Is that the Noah category now?
No.
Oh.
But you hungry?
No.
You gonna eat something? You're not hungry yet? Okay.
Do you want
take
to
video?
turn on this thing? I mean, this light? It kind of did help watch some.
No, it's okay. Thank you, though. There's a lot of crap back there. All right, bye, Ed. Thanks for coming by, man. Thanks for popping in here. My daughter says bye. Do you take videos or photos with your phone? I do. Usually I do my videos on here with my phone live. Like again, because I don't have as many subscribers. I have under 1,000. I have to do live on my computer, which I really hate. But I am getting a lot of subscribers very quickly, and I just want to thank everybody for that. I have 525 subscribers now. Hopefully I'll hit 1,000. I'm trying to get better with my videos. I'm gonna start going back and adding details to my videos that already are on here, like new thumbnails. I finally figured out how to do all that. I just throw my videos up here. I don't put any description or nothing, but I really need to do that and put tags in the videos so they'll get out more. And hopefully my channel will grow to 1,000 and it'll be awesome. But I do appreciate everybody for subscribing to my channel and liking and commenting and all that. So, so I hopefully I can't wait till I don't have to do live on my computer anymore. So, out of the 3 movies that Prince released, Deborah, finish your question. I don't think you finished it all the way. You probably want to ask what my favorite movie is. So, but just ask or just retype it if you can, please. Do you sing? If yes, sing now. I don't know. I don't know if I can sing right now. Oh, I have to build the courage. Maybe one day I will, but not right now. Every once in a while I sing on my videos. You'll see. I just do like little pieces if you watch them, but I'm not gonna sing right now. Maybe one day I will. What makes what best to make videos on for YouTube on your iPhone or iPad? I mean, they're both Apple products. They're probably about the same quality. It's just that the lighting. You gotta get the lighting right. Yeah, from what I discovered is you really want the light behind your camera when you do film your face. So, but they're both about the same because they're both Apple products. Because and again I can't do live on my iPhone or my iPad. So I double checked with that. Um, all right. So what's my favorite Prince movie out of the three? Hmm. You know what? I can't. I really don't have a favorite Prince movie because honestly and truly, I love Prince, but Prince wasn't the greatest actor. He really wasn't. They're all good in their own ways. You know, Purple Rain is iconic movie. Under the Cherry Moon's funny. I do like I like the theme of Under the Cherry Moon, how it was shot and the story and the humor in it. The Graffiti Bridge, I do probably like the least though. Graffiti Bridge, it's some good parts in it, but yeah, it's I liked them. Let's just say I liked them. I like that Graffiti Bridge the least out of the three. But I do love the Signs of the Times movie. It's a great movie. So yeah, Beat Up Record Collector. Hey man, good to be in another live chat. How's your online selling going with the vinyl records? You know, I decided to stop selling. I just feel like it's not really worth it for me. I used to do record shows, me and my friend. We're gonna still do them. We still have our spot. And actually, the guy who runs this record show is a guy who he has a couple of books out about Elvis because he used to be photograph Elvis, not officially, but he does have some books. His name is Keith Alverson. You guys may know him in the Elvis world. Um, so yeah, I really don't sell records anymore. I stopped doing it because I find that people. I'm trying to knock people, but people are like super cheap. Okay, I want to see if I can grab an album and give you an example. Uh, okay. Let me try to grab an album. I'm gonna give you guys a really good example. Let me find it. All right, let's just talk about this. Say I'm selling this. Okay, this one's still in the shrink with the hype sticker. Beautiful shape. It just depends on how you collect. I would put a price on this because this album goes for money because it's hard to find in good shape. I would put a price on this for $25, $30, which isn't a bad price for an original pressing in beautiful shape. Okay. Somebody will come and look at it and say it's too expensive. Doesn't make sense. Well, they'll go to the next guy next to me. Let's say this the next guy next to me has the same album for $5 and buy it, and it'll be beat to shit. It doesn't make sense to me because when I buy and sell like I am the buyer. You know, like I wouldn't sell anything I wouldn't buy. And people just look at prices. There's not a lot of for me at these record shows I work or go to. There's not a lot of serious collectors out there. There's very rarely serious collectors. There's me, my friend. We are serious collectors, and very few other ones. So yeah, I just got tired of that. Me and my friend, we have good price. We don't have prices that are out of line. Or for example, Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA album. I'll put $10, $12 in that album in beautiful shape. That's too expensive to people. Some people are just cheap. I just got tired of it. It's not worth it for me. It's not worth my time. I still have a lot of stuff, a little bit of inventory from when I used to sell. I'm about to just off those for a really cheap price. But yeah, let's see. Let me catch up. I'll have to break. I'll have to break of my friends. It's buddy time. Okay. I don't know what that means, Mel, but that's good. I enjoy Mel. I enjoy you, man. You're awesome. Under the Cherry Moon, my favorite. There you go. Under the Cherry Moon is good though. Have you ever considered being a radio DJ? Man, I would love that. That would be amazing. One of my cousins, or one of my uncles, went for radio journalism. He almost was a radio DJ. That would have been awesome. But I would love to be a radio DJ. I think that would be like I think a dream job for me. But I don't talk clear enough, and I stumble on my words too much. I don't think I could be. I'd be like, I say a lot, in case you all haven't noticed. Oh, lunch. Okay, so that's what it means. Okay, thank you, Mal, for making that clear for me. But yeah, I would like to be a radio DJ. That'd be cool. What else? Hey, Johnny, not too late. Am I? No, you are not, Michael Short. You are on time. I'm probably going to do this for about an hour and a half. So, got 9 people in here. Thank you guys for coming by. What's your opinion on Elvis impersonators? They're good. There's nothing wrong with them. Sometimes they're entertaining, sometimes they're not. Some of them are really good, some of them are really bad. I do like them though, for the most part. I mean, they're keeping his legacy going, so which is always a good thing. No matter how good or bad it is, they're trying to keep it going as long as it's in good taste. Hello from Australia. Hello back from the U.S. of A. in Atlanta, Georgia. See, I'm trying to think what. Trying to think what videos I have coming up. From Elvis video, like I said, my next Elvis video is going to be me telling the story how I became an Elvis fan. Next Michael video I'm going to do, I don't know, to be honest. I'm running out of ideas. There's nothing exciting about it, about Michael Jackson news and Michael Jackson world at all. But yeah, so wow, that's a crazy comment. I guess it got held for a review from YouTube. Dumbass people. I don't know who that person is. I don't think they're a subscriber of mine. But anyways, have you seen the History 25 stuff? Not even surprised anymore. Michael Short, I have. Big deal. Ooh, merchandise for. But you see them come out any type of music release of Michael Jackson? No. I don't know what the hell's going on. I really, really don't anymore. I'm kind of giving up hope with the Michael estate. I really, really am. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he doesn't have anything left in the vault. If stuff is damaged with his music, who knows? It's Michael Jackson. He's the biggest entertainer that hit this world. It would sell. Like, I don't even. I never go to michaeljackson.com or anything anymore. There's nothing exciting. So, I'm in Sydney, Australia. Wow, nice. One day I need to travel the world. History 25 is a joke. I do not believe. I could not believe they did that. Yeah, Sean. History 25 is just it's just shirts and hoodies you can buy off his website. That's all it is. Nothing music wise. I do like History album. It's good in its own right. I was just listening to They Don't Care About Us this morning, especially with all the stuff that's going on today in the US, or especially this past week with the whole George Floyd thing, which is a horrible thing. So yeah. Do you think that the Prince estate is handling his music well? I do. I think they're doing a great job reissuing his albums and presenting them well. I think Warner Brothers is doing a good job releasing unreleased music. I mean, even though big collectors have all that stuff already, but you got to remember, Prince is one of the most bootlegged art musician out there, singer that's ever been bootlegged. He's the biggest one. But they're doing a really good job remastering stuff and releasing. I think they're making them appealing. I feel like a lot of people are catching on to his music. So I think they're doing a good job. And I think it's cool that two companies have a holding on his music, Warner Brothers and Sony Legacy. But after this year, in case you don't know, Melina Smith, that's the name of my cousin Melina. That's her name. um, After this year, Warner Brothers will not have control of his music anymore. Sony Legacy will after this year. So we will see how Sony Legacy does with it all. Hopefully they'll continue doing a good job because they're doing a good job too. And they just came out with those new releases, all those releases of Prince of the Rainbow Children and the One Night Alone box set collection, which the Rainbow Children album is really good at a time right now. We are in the US in our country. So that's a good album to listen to right now. But I think I'm really curious to see what Sony Legacy is going to do next. What the next releases they're going to do. Because they hit a lot of the major stuff, and I'm really glad they did. I want more MJ material released. I think that the documentary slowed them down. That is what I want to believe. Well, Sean, I want more Michael material too. I don't know what the hell they're doing, man. I think the documentary slowed them down. I think we're past that now with the Neverland documentary. I think you're talking about. I think we're past that because you got to think, man. That guy is worldwide. He is the biggest artist ever to hit this world. I think he'll never, not be big. He's an artist that will transcend time and always be huge with all the generations. It's just his appeal. But I don't know. For me, I don't think that documentary. I think we're past that with the documentary slowing everything down. But that's just me. So, do you have the Elvis CDs in memory of Elvis on Universe label made in Germany? No, Alfred, I do not. I really I'm not a bootleg guy. I assume that's a bootleg label. But I just buy American releases for the most part, anyways, unless it's something unique. But no, I do not have nothing from the Universe label in Germany. Melina Smith, yes, I agree. Perfect timing. If you're talking about the Rainbow Children album, it is. Have you done a review on MJ Invincible? Deborah, I don't do album reviews. I feel like I wouldn't be good with that. There's other people who are a lot better than me. Now, I'm going to suggest another channel to you, Prince's friend. I don't know if you know who he is, but he has done Michael Jackson reviews. He has not done Invincible yet. I think that's the next one he's supposed to do, and you should really look out for his channel, especially if you're a Prince fan. He has a very good channel. I don't know if you're a Prince fan, but yeah. Call me Mel. Okay, I'll do that. Fair enough. Been trying to get into Prince for a while, but don't know where to start. Any advice? Music wise, you should listen to the Essential albums first. But then again, I feel I suggest that, but I don't, because people they'll listen to Purple Rain, the biggest album of his career, and they're done. It just depends on how you hear music. So I would tell you to listen to Purple Rain, I guess. But my personal favorite album that I love a lot is from 2006. It's called 3121. I suggest that start there. Just listen to his essential albums. Listen to that, Musicology, 1999, Purple Rain, Signs of the Times. Or you can start from the beginning of his career with For You in 1978 and just hit one by one. You can see how he grew as an artist. That's what I like. I like listening to sometimes music like that. So it just depends on how you hear music. Just dive in, man. That's all you gotta do is just dive into the music. and you may come out a big fan. Obviously, you're a Michael fan. If you're a Michael fan, you gotta listen to Prince, man. You got to. So, but what is your favorite Michael Jackson concert? History, bad, dangerous, victory, triumph, tour? Bad will always be my favorite era of Michael. Always will be. I love anything to do with the bad era. Michael Jackson fanatic. Anything with bad, that's for me. And I just love his image. I loved the album was amazing. That's my favorite Michael Jackson album. It just something about that era. It was he really was on his own. You know, at the bad during the bad era, because that was his first tour. He wrote even more of the songs in the album when it came to the bad album. Just he broke many new records at that time with bad. So yeah, definitely the bad tour. I can watch any show from that tour. It was just so much energy in it. So, and I think to me that's the best he looked. As far as he did do face surgery. If he would have stopped there, I think he would have looked amazing. Or even as going as far as if he stopped even at dangerous, he would have looked amazing. So that's what I think. Yes, I do. He's great. Okay. You are a Prince fan. Good. I have advice. What music genre do you like, Michael? Okay, Michael Mel is talking to you. I love Parade. Mountains is fantastic. Yeah, I like the Parade album. Mountains is probably my favorite song on the Parade album. Really, I love the extended version. Prince had the best extended versions of songs. He really did. Yes, I'm a huge Prince fan. I watch Prince's Friend. Okay, so wait for a review of MJ's Invincible. I think he'll probably do that next. I don't know when he will. You should ask him in his comments one day. He's very good at responding. So you should do it. Yes, I am a fan of Prince. Okay, I already read that. Was there a rival between Prince and MJ? Is it a medium beat up? I think it was. I think that the rival between Michael and Mike and Prince, it was a media build up, but they did pass each other a few times, over the years. I think they appreciated each other though, for what they brought to the music world and how they presented their music. You always hear those stories. I heard the story about when Michael Jackson came out to Vegas to see Prince's show in around like 2000 when he was doing his 3121 residency in Las Vegas. Apparently, Michael Jackson came to the show and Prince was playing the bass. And at one point, he left the stage. He walked right up to Michael and he was playing the bass in his right in his face. Man, I would love to have been to one of those shows with Michael Jackson and Prince in the same room. That'd be amazing. Like two of the biggest male stars of the 1980s. But there's a lot of stories out there. But I think, yeah, I think it's bullshit. I think they appreciated each other. Or when Michael Jackson died, apparently Prince stayed up all night. I can't remember with somebody and just talking about Michael, and they were listening to Michael music and talking about what Michael represented and how he was. But yeah. Thanks. I'll check them out. Never been a hits person myself. Much prefer hearing an album. No, that's what I'm saying, Michael Short. Listen to the albums. Just start with it's just however you listen to music. You can start at the beginning of his career and listen to one album one by one. Like take your time, listen to them. And like I said, you can see how he grew as an artist. And you'll find that all of his albums aren't really alike. They're all amazing. Every album brought something new to the table. But do you have the vinyl Blood on the Dance Floor? I do not, Deborah. I wish I did. I ran into it a couple times, but the condition was not good for me. So, but hopefully one day I will run into it. I could probably get on Discog or something, but I like getting stuff in person. Sometimes I buy online if I can't find something. But yeah, I would like to get that one day. That's one of the few vinyls I'm missing of Michael's albums. I think that's the only one, that and History, I'm missing on vinyl from his adult years. Um, so yeah. Was there some kind of personal conflict between Elvis and Bill Black? I don't think so. Never heard of nothing. I just know that they broke up at one time. You know, Scotty and Bill broke up with Elvis. After a certain amount of time, they didn't play with him anymore. And I think that Bill Black died in 1965, in like a car accident or something. I can't remember how he died, but I don't think there was. I think they were good, but yeah. What happened to MJ's children? Are they musically inclined? I don't think his kids are interested in music. Paris, she doesn't do music. Um, Blanket, I think that's his name is Prince, but Blanket, he doesn't do music, and his other son, um, he doesn't do music neither. I think he's more of like a media guy. I remember seeing him like I think entertainment, some kind of news thing, but his two sons actually have a YouTube channel on here with one of their cousins. What is it called? They basically review movies. Oh my gosh. Um, that's what they do. So, but I don't think none of them are really into music or getting into music. Those kids don't even have to work. Okay, their father was Michael Jackson. They don't have to work a day in their life. When they're gone and they have kids, they're not gonna have to work neither. Because Michael makes so much money. Ever since Michael Jackson died, he's been the number one dead earning celebrity. Like Elvis used to be number one, now it's Michael Jackson. But usually Elvis is right under him. Blood on the Dance Floor was an underrated album. I thought the new songs were incredible. Your fave track? You know what? That's the album I turn to the least, Blood on the Dance Floor. But my favorite track on there, I would say Morphine. It ended up kind of like being almost like a biographical song for Michael Jackson. I like that song. But the new tracks that were on Blood on the Dance Floor, I loved. They were all great. But I guess I would choose Morphine. That was a good song. Paris is doing music. She and her boyfriend. Are they? Okay, I missed that. Never mind, Sean. Thank you for specifying that. Now I got to look it up. But they do coffee shop, folk type music. It's on a very small scale, though. Okay, that's probably why I never heard of it. But thank you, Sean, for pointing that out. Do they have a name of their group, or are they just called Paris and her boyfriend's name? Let me know. Oh, really? Now, trust fund kids. Yeah. I believe Paris has a band who I think is her boyfriend called us Soundflowers. Okay. The sons are both in the movies. Yes, they are. John Lennon's son did an album. Sometimes the next generation still love music and want a career. Yeah, some of them do, some of them don't. I mean, I can understand why Michael Jackson's kids maybe would not want to be in the music industry. God, look what their father went through. And to fill their father's shoes, Michael Jackson's shoes, they'll always be told you never had to work for it, probably. That's what his kids would hear. Oh, you're Michael Jackson's kids. You didn't have to work for it because your father's Michael Jackson. So they'll never get their full credit they deserve, even if they're good in music. So, but yeah, yeah. Thanks, Sean. I like this. I like you, Sean. You're very you participate very well. Wait, what's the word I'm trying to look for? I like your input in these chats. They're really good. But yeah, you can ask me any type of question about music, about me, about Prince, Elvis, Michael Jackson, I could try to answer, or any other artist. So there you go. That's why I'm here. All right, I got 8 people in here. I'm at 15 minutes already. So I'll probably do this for like another 20 or 30 minutes, and I'm done. So I gotta get my day started. What career are you in? I'd rather not say, because I don't like what I do. So I'm about to skip that question. Sorry, I know I just said, hey, you can ask me any question, but I don't like what I do at all. But you do what you do to survive, you know. You do it for your family, whatever. I mean, I'm not a stripper or anything, in case you're wondering. Who's your favorite Elvis leading lady? Well, it'd be easy to say Anne Margaret, but I also like Julia Prowse. She was really good. Great dancer, very talented. Who else? Trying to think who else was a leading lady of Elvis that really stick out. Well, there was Mary Tyler Moore, but I would choose Julia Prowse. I think Julia Prowse was really good. Too bad she didn't have, and like ironically enough, when she was doing GI Blues with Elvis, she was dating Frank Sinatra. I think she just did that movie. I think she did it before GI Blues, Can Can, with Frank Sinatra. If anyone knows me, they know I love classic movies. I like Turner Classic Movies. I love old movies. Really enjoy that stuff. I'm an old soul, as they would say. What would you like to see next out of the Elvis estate? Can't see them being able to keep going with the FTD soundboards forever. You know, I mean, Elvis has been gone so long. They've been milking out his legacy for so long. That's why a lot of Elvis releases aren't that exciting for me. And yes, the soundboard recordings are FTD. I don't get into them because they all sound alike. Because Elvis in the 70s, especially like in the mid 70s to the end of his career, he had the same set list for the most part. Nothing really different. That's why I don't buy those soundboard recordings, because they'll get boring right away. I mean, it's cool to hear the chatter in between him talking to the crowd or acting funny, but yeah, I don't know. I think they just need to go ahead and start doing complete sessions. Stop leaving certain outtakes out because he's cussing on them or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I feel like in the next few years, I feel like that because they really have really released everything out of his vault. So I feel like they're going to be coming to. They have to come to the end of their rope soon, and then they're going to have to like do the Elvis in concert special from 1977, which I don't know why they won't do that. I know he looked like crap, but it's part of his legacy. So, favorite Prince album and why? Have you seen him in concert? My favorite Prince album, if I had to choose right now, you guys are killing me with asking me my favorite stuff because I can never give a straight answer. No, it's not Purple Rain. See, my daughter said Purple Rain. Now you're grounded. Go to your room. I would say 3121 from 2006. There's something about that album. I can listen. A lot of his albums I can listen to all the way through, but that album has a great ballads, great funk in it. That album really gets you dancing and going. I like his. It's like every era. He had so many different looks. I liked his look during that era of his career in like the mid 2000s. So I would say 3121. And have I seen Prince in concert? Yes, I was very fortunate to see him twice. I saw him in 2011 on his Welcome to America live tour, and his very last tour, I went to his very last concert of his life. The 10 o'clock show here in Atlanta, Georgia at the Fox Theater of the Piano and Microphone Tour. So I saw him twice. Very fortunate. What's up? Yes, ma'am. I can. Oh yeah,
Graceland still.
and Anne Margaret is my favorite too. Yeah, she was beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Is Graceland.
Still well maintained. Is Grayson still well maintained? I think it is. They do a good job. Some people disagree how it's ran, but they do what they can. You should. If I don't know if you ever been to Graceland, but you really should make a trip. If you're a huge Elvis fan, you should go. Have you visited Paisley Park yet? I have not. I answered that earlier, but no, I have not. Um, I really need to go though. Maybe I'll bring this one with me. But yeah, here you go. I would like to go in the next couple of years to Prince State. Who knows? Is the pandemic affecting your daily life? No, it's not really. It's not affecting my job. I'm like one of those essential workers in what I do. Georgia was really one of the first states that opened up in the country, and there's still many states around the country that are closed down, like New York. You know, the pandemic really hit New York very, very hard. Still is. But for me, no, not really. Stuff is opened back up in my area. Of course, some places you still got to wear face masks or practice social distancing. Okay, uh, stuff like that. But for the most part, no, not my job, not anything major. So, what is the weather like over there? Perfect here in Sydney. We're in summer now, where I'm at. It's about 72 right now outside. I live in the South in Georgia, so it can get humid in the South, really humid. But and it can be brutal. But this summer has not been brutal. It hasn't been that super hot yet. I think the atmosphere is messed up. I believe in global warming. I'm that guy. Something's going on, man, in the universe. I don't know what, but I feel like there is something going on. Ooh.
I always wanted to go to Universal Studios.
Me too. I've never been. We'll go one day, hopefully. What made you start collecting Prince music? I'm going to give you a short version of this because I do want to do a video on how I got into Prince. Basically, a couple of friends of mine, they got me into Prince. They introduced me to different parts of his career, and I realized I'm like, you know what? Like my friend Jermaine, I remember we were driving in the car. He's like, "Hey man, do you like Prince?" I'm like, "Eh." I knew what Prince was. I'm like, I don't care for that guy. I used to be really ignorant thinking when I was younger. I feel like I said he's weird looking. I don't care for him. He's like, Johnny, just listen to this song. And I got really into it. He's like, yeah, you hear all those instruments? That one guy is playing all the instruments, and that's Prince. I'm like, wow. And then another friend of mine, we were watching Purple Rain at his house. I'm like, dude, we're gonna watch Purple Rain with that weird looking guy who looks like a girl. Nah, I don't want to. I don't want to watch that. And I watched it, and I really dug it. And then that was it. And then I started collecting his music um, around that time. But I am to give the full blown version of why or how I became a Prince fan and of his music. So yeah, I got a lot of Prince music, but there's still stuff I'm missing. But yeah, I got all the main stuff. So, but yeah, those are some of the videos I want to do. I want to I want to talk about how I became a fan of Elvis, Prince, Michael Jackson. Um, but Prince and Michael Jackson, I would like to talk about where I was and how I felt when they died. I want to talk about the two times I saw Prince in concert on here, give details about those concerts and how I was able to go. He was a modern day Mozart. He really was. Prince really was. I mean, I think as far as being talented and having like music down to like a science, I feel like he had it. I don't think there'll never be another guy like Prince. There'll never, if there is, it's gonna be a long shot that there'll be someone that musically inclined the way Prince was. It was like in his DNA, you know. So, but yeah, and if you guys want me to show something, I can have all my albums right here. If there's something you have a question about, maybe a certain pressing, I can do that for you guys too. Artists and bands. Wait, hold on. Let me go back. Once in a lifetime. Yes, Prince really was a once in a lifetime artist. Artists and bands in the 70s and 80s were releasing studio albums almost every year. Why do you think it slowed down to 4 to 6 year gaps in the 90s and especially in the 2000s? I just don't think people put in the work in like they used to. People in the 70s and 80s, they were just dedicated. And it's like if they release an album every year, they'll feel like I'm going to run out of momentum or something. That's why I don't know. But like artists like Beyonce, for example, she can come out with an album, every 4 or 5 years. She's not that active. I feel like as active in music as she used to be, because she probably doesn't have to be. But Beyonce, she can be off the scene of releasing an album for like 3 or 4 years, and she'll come back and she'll still be huge. But in between that, she does other things. She does, charity work. She did concert tours, whatever. Um, I don't know. I just I just feel like people think they're gonna run out of energy or something, or run out of ideas. Hmm. Have you seen MJ in concert? No, I was too young. I was born in 1988, and that was the last time he toured the mainland of the U.S. So I was not able to see Michael Jackson in concert. Wish I could have, but couldn't. Who is a modern day Mozart? Who is a modern day Prince, Elvis, or MJ? I meant that Prince is a modern day Mozart. I think he is. I really do think he was because he was just amazing, so talented. I think he's honestly and truly, and this is crazy, but I think that Prince, because as big of a fan I am of Elvis and Michael, still love the guys. But I think Prince was probably he was the ultimate everything. He was the ultimate musician, singer, songwriter, everything. He was just amazing. Nothing but amazing. I think he's the most talented artist that hit this world, musician. That's just me. I think Usher fits into that category. See, and that's the thing, you know, and a lot of artists they cross over into other things. At one point I would say, I think that Usher would be remembered the way Michael was, and but I don't think that anymore. I mean, not that people aren't going to remember him at all or they're going to forget about him, but I just don't see that anymore because he does other things now. He does music, but he's not as active because he's one of those older acts. I feel like now when you're an older act, you do less albums, and there's some people that are still active as hell, like Paul McCartney, still comes out with albums very actively, and he's in his 70s. But that's just me. But Usher is talented. I actually met him before, and uh, from my experience of meeting Usher, he's very cocky, very cocky. He's like, yeah, yeah, I'm Usher. Yeah, I'm that guy. I'm that guy. So I'm the same age as your son. Hmm. Rolling Stones as well. Yeah, see, Rolling Stones is still very active, and those guys, especially Keith Richards, look like he died 25 years ago. I don't understand how you can do so much crazy stuff and you can still be alive. But people like Elvis died. You know, I don't know. Willie Nelson still releases albums every year. Yeah, he does. He's another one who's up there, man. Or Bob. Well, Bob Dylan. He's not. He just tours a lot, I think. But then you got some of those artists. Speaking of Bob Dylan, you got some of those artists that they write these great songs, but they can't sing worth a shit. Like I think, don't get me wrong, I think that Bob Dylan is an amazing songwriter, but I can't get past that voice. That voice, Like, hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. Oh my gosh. Good God. I, that's Bob Dylan's voice. But he wrote amazing music. And I would want to see him just because he's a legend. I would love to see him in concert just for his legend status. So, but yeah, he has great doctors and vitamins. See, that's the thing. It's kind of messed up. Yeah, you have more money, like Keith Richards. You can afford all the doctors in the world, but everyday people like me and you, they'll just let us die. It's population control, people. That's what it is. How old are you? I am 31. I am 31, going on 32 in August 31st. That's from Sound of Music. You haven't watched that movie yet. Okay. He was very grumpy when he played here in Australia. Who? Keith Richards and the Rolling Stones? Or Bob Dylan? Or who? I like some of the Guns N' Roses, like Welcome to the Jungle and Sweet Child of Mine. Yeah, Guns N' Roses are okay. I see. I went through a lot of phases. Oh, Bob Dylan. Oh, he was grumpy. I mean, he's probably a grumpy old man. Bob Dylan probably is a grumpy old man. He's probably like, I don't want to do this shit anymore. Yeah, that sounded kind of English. That wasn't accurate. But I went through a lot of phases in music. Like when I really started getting into music when I was about 13 years old, I could listen to Guns N' Roses, but I don't turn to it. I have my favorites, but when it comes on, I do enjoy it. Because when I was very young and started getting into music, I went through huge phases. I went through a Jimi Hendrix phase. I went through a very small Beatle phase. I'm not that Beatle guy. I mean, I get why they're big, but they're not my main thing. I went through Led Zeppelin. Um, all those rock bands, the Rolling Stones, the Who. But yeah, and then I went through other stuff like Frank Sinatra. I went through a Frank Sinatra stage and whatever. But I gotta say, the genre I listen to mostly on my free time is R&B. I love R&B, like urban R&B, neo soul stuff like that. Like I really want to see. I think it probably got canceled from all the stuff that's going on. But I really want to see Maxwell. One time Maxwell came here with Alicia Keys. I'm like, oh, that would have been so amazing to see. Or Jill Scott. Um, they're some of my favorites. What night? What nice celebrities have you met? I met a lot of country singers. A lot of the country singers I met, they were very nice. Trying to think, but I get why they can get agitated because they're regular everyday people too. But when you're vain like the way Usher was, but you know what's funny? So Usher, if anyone knows Usher, he dated Chili from TLC, and actually the first time I met, the first time when I met Usher, he was with Chili, but he was putting all the spotlight on his own self. And then years later, I went to a wrestling show, WWE Monday Night Raw. Me and a friend of mine. She was there. She was, oh my gosh, she's beautiful in real life. Oh my god, and she was nice as can be. She's like, oh hey, oh my gosh, how you all doing? And she was very nice. So Chili from TLC was very nice. But I met a lot of country stars. I met Trace Atkins, Martina McBride. She was very nice. Um, who else? Neil McCoy, who was one of my favorite country singers growing up. So, but yeah, but the first one that comes to mind is Chili. She was very nice lady. Do musicians want to play for Trump? Honestly, a lot. I don't think a lot of people do. I know they asked Garth Brooks to do it, and Garth Brooks gave a nice comment, like, I really don't want to, Well, I think thank you anyways. I don't think so. But yeah, it must be annoying that people want your autograph. Ellen is getting a lot of negative press here. Like Ellen DeGeneres, I love Ellen. She seems really cool. Very very nice lady. What do you think of Roman Reigns? He's my fave. Oh, the wrestler. I don't watch wrestling a lot, but yeah, I know who Roman Reigns is. He's awesome. I know a lot of the ladies like him too. But didn't he have? I think he had like leukemia, or does he have leukemia or something? It's really unfortunate for him. But Roman Reigns, he's a good showman in in wrestling. I did meet Hulk Hogan though. I met Hulk Hogan before. He was a nice guy. That was another nice celebrity. Met Hulk Hogan. I have a picture with him. I wish I can show you it on my phone, but it won't show up on this thing. But yeah, who else? I met Ric Flair. He was funny. The job I work at, he came in, and they're like, and someone say, "Hey Johnny, Ric Flair's here." I said, "No, he's not." And to so I'm serious. Go look. I said, "Okay, let me go look." I said, "Hey, it's Ric Flair." They're like, "No shit." Like, he was a really nice guy. Do you like any Australian music? I'm not good where Keith Urban. He's from Australia. I always enjoyed Keith Urban. uh, he's a country singer. My mom. I saw Keith Urban in concert, man, years ago with Kenny Chesney, the country singer. Great musician. I'm trying to think. Do I like any Australian music? I'm sure I would if I listened to it. I listened to a few things Australian, um, but I can't really say. I have to go back and listen to it. You're opening my horizons. But I enjoy Keith Urban. So, but yeah. All right. I have like 15 more minutes and I'm going to get off of here, guys. Oh, they're from there? Okay. I don't really listen to them. I don't know. I find that I'm not really a band guy. I find that I'm a solo artist type of guy. So, but that's just me. Hmm. Do I play an instrument? At one point, I was teaching myself how to play guitar and piano, and I started getting it's years ago. I started getting pretty good at guitar, starting to get the chords down. Piano, I started getting pretty good at, and then I just stopped. I don't know why. I really should pick it back up. I think it'd be cool to do. But so I guess no, I don't play any instruments, but I do have like an electric guitar. I have an electric acoustic guitar. I have my keyboard somewhere. I don't know where it's at though, but I wish I did. I need to go back. I need to get back to doing that. So, what is your background? My background is like I'm like 75% Italian and like quarter German. So my grandparents were straight off the boat from Italy. So I look mostly Italian. Look at the nose, Italian. Are you part of the VC community on YouTube? I mean, yeah, I would think so. That's really what my channel is about. My channel really is about music. 'Cause that's what I enjoy the most. I feel like music centers me. Everyone has that thing that centers them, and for me, it's music and listening to it. It does that for me. You can count on music for anything, for any type of emotion. Happy, sad, you're going through a thing, good or bad, everything. So, oh my god. I tell you what, I can go back to sleep right now. I did not sleep good last night. Yeah. see. What's with Apollonia and Sheila E? Um, yeah, I heard they may have some beef together. I don't know why. I think the media is probably throwing it, or they're probably making it bigger than what it is. I don't know. See, I don't know why they would have a problem with each other if they do. Okay, let me give you my opinion about Apollonia. I just think she cannot sing. I never thought she could. I think Apollonia. You know what the funny part is? I have her solo album from the '80s that she did at I think Motown. No wait, maybe it was Warner Brothers. But yeah, Apollonia, she was beautiful. She's beautiful. But yeah, Apollonia though, I don't think she can sing. Sheila E, I think she's very talented. I would like to see her in concert. She comes to Atlanta pretty often. I need to go see her. I need to go see her. Get it out of my system. I saw the Revolution in concert when they came here a couple of years ago. That was fun. That was really cool. So yeah, she's a great percussionist. So I have most of Sheila E.'s albums too. I have a lot of her vinyl. I have her first three albums on vinyl, and some of her 12-inch singles. I think you would have a lot more live chat reviewers if you held it in the evening. Probably so, but um, the evenings aren't usually good for me. And plus, I'm doing it on the weekday. I know a lot of people are at work, but I just decided to come on here. It don't matter to me how many viewers I get. But okay, bye, Deborah. Thank you for coming by. I gotta get some cleaning done around the house too. I gotta get going too soon. So, but yeah, I know I can get more viewers. I just decided to come on here just to try it out. That's what I've been doing, just to get it out there. I like to try at least do it once a month if I can. But I thought about actually maybe doing a couple more videos and just taking a break. I did that last year. I took like a 2 or 3 month break off of here and just did other stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. It's hard to find any vinyl of Prince in Australia. Yeah, some parts of the world it's hard to find vinyl of people. It's kind of weird. I would think in Australia we'd be able to find his stuff. He was really big in other countries. Some parts of his career, he was bigger in other countries than he was in the U.S. But could you eat 3 kg of cheese before going to sleep? That's a very random question. I don't know who the bat soup is, but I don't know. Ever thought about it? You're doing a great job. Thanks, Alfred. I appreciate it. It went down. My viewers done. It went back up. It's expensive and rare. That stinks. Yeah, it stinks that there's not stuff in certain people's areas with their favorite artists.
Oh, it went down again.
Well,
And it went down again.
all right. Now, whoever this bat suit guy is, I think it's like spam's gotta be. So what I'm gonna do is do this.
Remove. How old is your daughter?
How old is my daughter? How old are you, daughter?
I'm 11.
There you go. He's a troll. Yeah, damn right, he's a troll.
Remove.
No, there's a way you can like report them.
Right there. Report.
Oh my God, I'm blind.
Spam.
There you go. Your ass is grass bat too. It's getting hot in this robe. Yeah. I get lost. Did you eat?
Mm-hmm.
I get lost.
And I just got brushing my teeth.
Good. All right, I got 10 more minutes and I am done. All right. But again, I appreciate everybody coming by. So, and I appreciate all my subscribers. And I probably should have said this when I had more viewers. But I'm thinking about doing a contest on very soon since I have over 500 subscribers. I have stuff to give away. It's mostly Elvis stuff, but I would like to give it away to people. So maybe one day I'll make a video on what my contest will be like. We'll see. Next music purchase. Well, if they drop the news about the new Prince Signs of the Times box set, I will definitely be pre-ordering that. I'm definitely gonna be pre-ordering the Elvis in Nashville release. When news drops, more news drops about that. What else? But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna know that shit. That's what all I can think of right now, as far as new music releases, new music purchases and releases. So that's what I think I'll do. So, yep. Yes, rumors for a rant on Prince's channel, best concert video ever. I don't follow you. Hold on one second. Let me get my phone. Oh, now I get what you're saying about rumors. Okay, never mind. I got you. It's just didn't register. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. No, I think the rumor about the Signs of the Times is going to be true. So I think it'll be great. I saw it on everybody's doing it. Housequake. I'm sure Prince.org is. Um, what else? What's the other one? There's a fan page on Facebook called Love Sign, New Love Sign. So maybe I'm sure he's been posting a lot of stuff about it. But yeah. Yeah, Shirley was pretty great in Signs of the Times. One of my favorite performances ever of Prince is in that movie, and that's Housequake. When he does the way he does Housequake in there, the energy is just awesome. If I ever show people a clip of Prince, like his energy in a concert, I usually show that clip from Housequake in Signs of the Times. Damn, Lane, you're the only one commenting on this chat. I think there could be something wrong with this chat now. Sometimes it goes a long time. It's like it glitches. You're the only. I doubt that 7 people are watching and only one person's commenting. So something's going wrong right now. Don't know what, but yeah. Maybe next time I'll just keep it to an hour. How was this? Cat Glover. Cat Glover was fine too. I like her. Actually, no, I think I'm gonna end it here. I think there's a problem with my live chat now. Because Mel, you were the only one commenting, and all these people aren't. I don't think all these people are really watching. There's not really 6 people in here. I think it could have died out. So I think I'm gonna end it here. I appreciate everybody coming by and watching. To being part of this live chat. I really do appreciate everybody. Thank you for watching. I will see you all later. We'll see you and goodbye.